Guys, Maik Wiedenbach here. A lot of you guys asked me, how is it to have the coronavirus? Could you make a video? Because I was like, I should do this, and who's gonna? It's not like I'm all that special. But then there is a lot of misinformation out there, and misconceptions that are actually dangerous to the people believing them and the people around them. So I decided to do the video. What is it like to have it? Why it sucks? Like, what do you mean? So it sucks in many on different layers. Okay. So the first thing is, of course, that you're sick. So you have the scratchy throat and you have the fever. And at first you're like, oh, I hope this isn't it, and then you kind of realize, it is. You have to go to the hospital and whatever. So that's the first problem. But I mean, being sick, okay, like we all get sick, right? And I only had relatively medium level symptoms, so I got to quarantine myself here. But it's still not the same, because let's say you have the flu, and by the way, the virus is not the flu. Stop saying that, stop thinking that. It makes you look retarded. You go to bed, you kind of know what's gonna happen. Like, you got this 72-hour, 100-hour, rollover, and then at some point you're done, right? Whereas with this, it's like, first of all, you're really sick. You sleep like 20 hours, and you have no appetite, and you're just, sitting there. But then also, like, so 5 days pass, and the fever breaks, and you're like, yeah, that's it, man, I did it. And then you have a day where you feel like, not like Superman, but like reasonably good, right? And then boom, it hits you. And you're sick again. And out of that, it's 15 days as opposed to 5, okay? And then you're sitting in bed because you're isolated, you can't see your loved ones. And you're like, is my number up? Could this be it, right? And you're like, nah, I'm relatively young, I'm in good shape and so. But then you're like, maybe that's because my New York paranoia, but like if you go this way, you get to hard fields where they're doing mass graves, and I've seen body bags, and none of these guys, I was pretty sure, was thinking that he was or she was going to die from it, right? But yet they did. So that's not to say that, like, it couldn't be you. So you're like, in the back of your head, you're like, will I survive this? And because you're by yourself, you have more time to spiral downward and downward, right? And that makes it even worse, in my opinion. You miss interaction, of course, even though your family is here, but they can't meet you, right? And then there's an economic aspect. So, like, for me, being a gym owner, like, the state shut down all the gyms, so now I have no income. So I went from being best personal trainer to no income and being sick. Right? And we had a humming gym, which, by the way, I think when things were open, we were doing fine, but it's a bit tricky right now. So it's like, holy shit. And we look into this abyss of you're really sick for days on end, and then there's the loss of social contact, and then there's also no income, right? So that's a scary proposition, because you're by yourself. Like, at least I do. I spin easily in and out, right? And even when it's done, I mean, I lost 25 pounds, right? I look like Kevin Leroney before he started training. When he had this, when he was with his weird band. So it's like, holy shit. Now what I'm gonna do? So, if everything was well, I have one more video call with my doctor, then I can get out of quarantine tomorrow. Hopefully take the kids at least to buy an Easter bunny. And I'm so weak. Like, I still, like, the 7 steps to the shower is like a major work. So the virus, there's the health aspect, the psychological aspect, there's the economical aspect, and the social aspect. That's what makes it so tricky, in my opinion. It also, in my case, it attacked my eyes, so I couldn't really do any typing or reading or anything, So it's like, holy shit, am I going blind? So, like, there's all these things, right? It tells you about. So The main reason for this video is that, look, I was in reasonable shape physically, and I still got sick and I lost all this weight. So guys, you gotta start taking this seriously, you know. Social distancing is not a suggestion. If you don't do it, you're putting yourself at risk. You're not helping flattening the curve, which means that guy can't open his pizza shop because of you, you're losing his job. And other people might get sick, okay? And also, if you have it, don't be cavalier about it. Like, stay home, treat it. Like, I don't care if you have to go to work. Like, nobody can make money when they're dead, I'm pretty sure, okay? So guys, this sucked, and I'm glad I made out the other side. And please do me a favor, you know, be responsible. We all gotta pitch in so that we can go back to our lives and get gains and go to work and, you know, date chicks and whatever else that you want to do. But don't be selfish. You don't need to play basketball right now. You don't need to hang out at the street corner with your boys. You can FaceTime them. You know, you're risking yourself, health, and others, okay? All right, guys, Maik out.